and welcome to another episode of the Siblings Unite podcast.
Siblings Unite!
Siblings Unite, of course, as always. It's myself, Smurf, and my sister. And then our third sibling couldn't be here with us today as she is saving the city of Townsville. It's under attack!
Again. Doesn't catch a break.
Now, if you missed the last episode, it's pretty, it's very likely that you did. It was up for about 2 days and then taken down due to copyright strike. But we had a smashing 40 views, I think, before it was taken down. So I would have loved to hear what you guys had to say if you could leave a comment, but unfortunately, comments are disabled, and
that's how these things go sometimes.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. I tried submitting a claim, like a fair use claim, and then it was manually reviewed, and they still won't give us the video back. So
you can re-upload it.
Yeah, so I might splice it and re-upload it. Just take out the part that's that's blocking it.
Oh my gosh!
I know. So I don't want to, but whatever. Also, I was gonna say, I haven't decided 100% just yet, but I'm thinking about making a separate YouTube channel for the podcast. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can still post it on both channels. Wait, can you do that like simultaneously or no?
No, not really. I mean, you can upload 2 videos, but then there's 2 videos of the same thing.
Yeah, I thought you could like still do it under.
Well, what I was thinking about doing is just on the new channel, on the New Siblings podcast channel, I'll have a playlist, but I'll include the first 2 episodes in that playlist. That way they're there on the channel. It just won't be in the upload playlist.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about doing that. Currently, I'm just throwing all these episodes into a playlist on the Moot Gamers site.
Which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine too. I don't know. It's just an idea I was thinking up. I don't know. But
you know what would be cool? I think at some point we need to figure out how to do it though. Is have like episodes of the podcast where we're just playing a game, like a special, a Sibling Unite podcast special.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what we did. The first few Siblings Unite episodes were kind of just Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Until we kind of moved
and those
on
were fun.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely a lot
I'm
of fun.
saying this because I've been playing Minecraft again.
You're trying to get me. You know you know what?
I know you make me angry, but I want to play it with somebody.
You know how it always ends when you and me play Minecraft.
You start doing something stupid.
Burn it down.
I just want to mine for resources, and you just want to blow it up.
Burn it down.
I bought a couple new packs, so it's super cute now.
What? Like skins and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a super cute skin and texture pack.
Is this for PlayStation or the PC?
PlayStation.
I haven't.
And they updated a whole lot now. There's like zombies in the water. You got turtles. You got seals, dolphins. You can actually fight the fish now and catch the fish without having to fish for fish. You got sunken boats and stuff with treasure in it. They updated it more.
The base game. I found like when I started playing Minecraft a lot on the PC with Maul, we were doing like a lot of different mods, and I mean we were doing like mods that were kind of like battle royales, but I mean years ago before Fortnite and PUBG came out. But I was having like the most fun I ever had in Minecraft with mods. That's like the one downside with PC or with console gaming is like you don't get that,
No,
You
you
can't
don't.
explore that mod stuff. I feel like I've missed a lot. Like I missed so much, like with Skyrim mods and everything. Um, I've never had Skyrim for the PC, so and
I have
people
it, and
people
I
have
still
made the most
can
incredible
figure it
stuff.
out.
I've seen like entire Pokemon worlds and
Oh
like
yeah,
I don't know. People do some cool
pretty.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, going to the moon, to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot of stuff with the mods. It's pretty amazing.
That's cool. Yeah, I'd be down to play some Minecraft. You know, maybe we
Yeah.
can incorporate it like into this format where instead of where we have the little video thing to the right, we'll just have the game footage there or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would just have to figure out how I could do that too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if we're
Because then
on
it's not just you playing; you can also see me playing. Because nobody cares what you want to do. They'll just see you messing everything up for because I'm trying to actually play the goddamn game.
burn it down.
Leave it all alone, just mine.
Burn.
You gotta find
Destruction.
diamonds.
Ugh. Yeah. So that's what you've been playing. I know you've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed.
I've been doing a lot of Assassin's Creed. I've been playing. Well, I started up Minecraft again just to so I don't get sick of Assassin's Creed, which happens with long games.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to break it up a bit so I'm not like bored.
Yeah.
But I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's pretty good. I've run into an issue where the frame rate just drops to like a frame per. I don't know.
Man,
Like
this game's been
5
out
frames
for
per
like.
whatever.
Hasn't this game been out for like 6 months now?
6 months or
How long is
maybe
this?
3 months, maybe October. But it's
I think they would have like
bad.
patched all that stuff up
You would
by
think.
now. Yeah.
It's awful. Like there were times where I had to completely reset the game, and it's like you can't load and you can't save in certain spots. So, like all those people I just killed and whatever, I have to redo it again.
The biggest gripe I heard about that game was just you could not progress without doing minuscule tasks. Like you have to do the side quests, and they're really boring and
I came across a few that are just like fetch quests,
yeah,
but
the fetch quests.
I just do quests anyway, so I haven't really noticed if any of them, stop me from continuing on to the main quest.
Yeah.
But it definitely can get tedious. I've noticed there are sometimes I just completely just go just gloss over certain things and just continue on with the main. Because it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah, since Christmas, I really just been playing Smash. And this past week, little victory happened today. I beat World of Light 100%.
Oh my god.
100%. By the end,
Why?
I wanted to kill myself. Yep. Yep. It was like fun, dude, but like, you know how there were so many oh man, I have the screenshot right here on my phone so I can tell you exactly how many like fights there were, like those individual spirit things you have to fight. Let me just pull it up. 615.
Oh my god, no.
Then on top of that, 73 fighters that I had to fight. It took me 22 hours and 23 minutes. Yeah, wow. Like what I should have done was I got stuck playing with just basically Marth, and then when I unlocked Lucina, I switched to Lucina. Just because I found like if I used the giant mushroom and then for a while the lipstick, and then I changed to another spirit that upped my regular sword attacks.
Yeah.
Dude, the match would start, I would do 2 or 3 hits to the enemy and I'd win. And it was just so monotonous. Like just it's kind of how I felt. It just feels grindy. It brought me back to playing Octopath, where I was just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm just finishing for the sake of finishing. But then I was playing online with like real people, and I was having fun because then
Yeah.
I'm messing around, and what I should have done was switch up the characters that I was using. That way it would have been
You should have used
harder for
Peach.
me.
Peach is the
I know. Well, I should have made it harder for me, but I mean, I don't want to. I didn't want to be spending another 10 hours. Like,
on a stupid fight.
yeah, I don't
I
know. I
can't
mean, it was like
finish. And
it's
then,
fun. World of Light was fun, but nothing like, uh, nothing like the one player
Brawl.
mode in Brawl.
Oh,
Yeah, Space
yeah, that was a good one.
Emissary or whatever.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
that was. But with all those characters, they already did that story, so they did something else. Something different.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I like the whole concept of the spirit and stuff. It's just so many of the spirits, and there are a lot of spirits.
Yeah.
Um, so many of them are kind of pointless. Like you're never going to use any level
Oh yeah.
like 1 stars, and you get
No.
4 stars so early in the game. So it's more of like just a collectible thing, but yeah, not really like a big point to them.
I still think I like the trophies better.
Yeah,
I spent a lot of time in Melee, going into the trophy section and just looking up like
Just
all the little. They had like a paragraph about what the trophy was, and I learned a lot of stuff about the video games that I never played through the trophy.
yeah,
thing.
that's what was great about when Smash first came on the scene. It really it you learned a lot from the games that you never played.
Yeah.
I remember like first time we saw Ness, I'm like, who the hell is this kid?
I remember when I
And then
first
he
saw
was
that
my
weird
favorite
Metroid
player.
thing.
The Metroid. Oh,
Yeah,
Samus.
that weird little like alien thing. Like I remember reading what that was, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool!"
But other than that,
But they did show a lot of cool spirits from video games that like just seeing them, I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like Hotel Dusk, with what, a guy, but from just random video games from years ago that it's the first time you've seen them in a different platform, a different media platform.
yeah, no, they dug deep. They,
Yeah. So that was
really, they got really obscure with the
Yeah.
references. Yeah, with the spirits. Which was cool. And then
Well-
there's just that many more too. I didn't know. I'm like, what the hell
Yeah,
is this?
but
Yeah.
it's so cool because in the World of Light, when you're fighting the spirits, I had told you this earlier, and something that I noticed that there was sometimes the spirits, the way you fought and the person you fought, like corresponded with their own video game or with their own, character. Like I was telling you about that Ashley Robin from a video game I played on the DS when the DS first came out, and it was her in the Haunted Mansion with an invisible player, which is just like in the video game where you meet a ghost. So it was just like it was cool how they like incorporated that into the game, into the fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if like, for example, if like the spirit you were fighting was Boo, then the fighter you would fight is Kirby, but he's white. So it kind of makes
Yeah.
it feel like you're fighting Boo. Like there were a few of
Yeah.
them that they really nailed the. Yeah.
So I like those
Yeah.
little things.
Could you put your mic a little further away from your mouth? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. If you get too loud, it's sometimes like your voice was kind of like cutting out, like going, yeah.
I might just be cutting in and out anyway.
Well, this sounds a little bit better. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. But yeah, I'm like, I can't tell, but I've at least done half of the characters' classic modes. But that was like the other thing, unlocking the characters. It was after every battle, after you did anything in the game, you would unlock a new character.
Yeah.
Which in Melee, I don't know, I don't remember how Brawl did it, but in Melee,
there were secret things that you had to do.
You had to actually like.
Oh man, I remember when we first got Mewtwo, we were freaking out about it. We were probably like almost on our, so we had to be like super quick, or like we had to like just leave the game on while we were at school, so we could come back and get it.
Oh, what?
You remember that?
We probably looked it up then, online.
I don't think so. I don't know. There was like a lot of like playground talk.
Yeah,
we probably still didn't really use online a lot. Like we didn't really use the interwebs to figure this crap out.
Somebody on the bus probably told me how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how we learn things as kids. We only used the internet when we got Grand Theft Auto 3 and we wanted to get the cheat codes.
Well, I remember
really the only thing.
I remember Mom went online and she found the secrets for Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap, yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Gosh. Did you hear about Bungie separating with Activision?
I briefly saw a headline, yes.
Yeah, apparently everybody was cheering, like all the Bungie employees were cheering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they did. I don't know if they secured some loan or whatever, and they bought themselves out from Activision. So now they're independent, like they were when they developed the first Halo game. They took the license with them. So when Destiny 3 comes out, Activision will have nothing to do with it.
So was the reason Destiny was like that was it because of Activision?
Probably because they're, a cash grab company that's, putting microtransactions into the games that we all love, and yeah. So that's good for them.
Yeah, no, good for them. It's always nice.
Hopefully Destiny. Well, when they first announced Destiny, I was so pumped, and
I know you got the whole like, it's supposed to last for 8 years or something.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
Then the second game came out like 3 years later.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We still bought it like.
But played that game for a week and
played it for a week. Oh my god, it took me forever to download too.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was at my old apartment. I remember like waiting for the because we played not the demo. We played the beta for it.
You played the beta. I don't think I did the beta.
You didn't play the beta? I played the beta for it. Yeah.
But I feel like if there was just a little bit more, RPG elements to it, I might have enjoyed it. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I make it more like an MMO or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, speaking of gaming news, was there anything else that happened the past 2 weeks since Christmas?
In gaming?
Yeah.
The Kingdom Hearts 3 main opening was leaked online. Opening song.
Didn't we already see that?
We watched it, yeah, but that was only part of the song. There's like a minute after.
Oh wow, it goes even longer?
A little bit longer, not too long.
Jeez.
So I've been listening to that.
Man, it's already midway through January, and next
month.
Oh
my gosh, you're right. It's gonna be coming out in like 2 weeks, right?
When does that game come out?
January 20th.
It does.
20 something.
Well, that's what.
It's coming out.
I have a $50 gift card to Best Buy, so I guess that's what I'll get with it.
I'm not gonna beat Odyssey soon.
No. How far are you?
Not far.
I thought that's just all you've been playing.
There's so many games.
No, I know, and I have so many games that I got for Christmas that I want to dive into.
Yeah.
I got Spyro. Um, I'm gonna start Doom. I think that's the next game. I'm gonna take a break from Smash now after I've just put 40 hours into it and I beat the
Yeah.
World of Light.
Did you get
So
all the characters in the main game?
oh yeah, like forever ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I want to play Doom, but I got Civilization 6. That will, I'm sure I'll put a lot of time into at some point. Just more casual stuff, but I do want to get Kingdom Hearts. I do want to get Resident Evil 2 when that drops next month.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of games coming out in February. I wish I don't have a list in front of me, but I know there's quite a few.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts. It's been a while. It's been a few years. I was in middle school when second one came out. Oh my god.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Right? Middle school? Like late middle school. Oh my god.
I hope it's not.
I'm old.
I know.
Was it 10 years ago? When did Kingdom Hearts 2 come out? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I hope it's good. I feel like games are like.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like.
Oh my god.
I feel like most of these games aren't living up to like any of the hype anymore, and I don't know. Smash was good, but why? It's like, why do I have to feel exhausted when playing a game? Like, why can't I enjoy every second of it anymore? At least that game. I want to, the last game that really, so as much as I would say Red Dead was probably my game of the year. It's a slow game.
It's so
it's not perfect by any means, but what it did good and right, they did good and right. We had great gems like God of War and Spider-Man, and a lot of great stuff from Sony. A lot of good indie games like Celeste. But
Donut Hole.
I didn't play Donut Hole, but like when I played, because I played oh my god, why can't I think of it? Life is Strange.
Oh yeah.
Over the summer, because I hadn't played that game up until this last year. Oh, that game was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want more games like that.
I'm just upset now with Telltale because they always had really good story-driven. A lot of them weren't perfect, but some good moments in their games. It just sucks that they're gonna be gone.
Yeah,
I know they're finishing up the Walking Dead series, but
I heard, are they finishing it up? Because I heard that
I think there was a company that's gonna be finishing it up for them.
What was so you know how like the Minecraft story mode is now on Netflix? Well, they were developing another game.
Stranger Things, right?
Yeah, they were going to do a Stranger Things. Yeah. Oh, Netflix said that they're looking for another company to like oversee it and so we'll see what it ends up being. But I don't know if like Telltale. Well, I don't even know if Telltale. Do they own that type of like?
No. Because I mean, look at Life is Strange. That was the game with choices, and they don't own that kind of.
No, I mean, but they had their own look with like the cell shading and everything.
But that was just their thing. Like anybody can come in and do that too. I'm just mad. Ugh. We already talked about Telltale.
A Stranger Things show would be amazing. Did I say show? It's already a show. You
game.
Silly Smurf. Yeah. A Stranger Things. Yeah, they have that one for like the iOS and Android. It's kind of fun. Yeah. It's kind of like Legend of the Zelda-ish, but
so
are you sending me texts?
No, that was Courtney, our sister, calling from the city of Townsville, just updating us on her fight. But so what was I gonna say? All right, so Kingdom Hearts, almost 15 years since the second game came out.
15 years?
Almost 15 years.
Yeah.
Probably about 14. So we're old.
I was thinking about buying that compilation that came out for the PlayStation, all the games in
why
one.
not? I was an idiot who bought the previous compilation, who should have just waited to buy this specific compilation, but whatever.
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to. You know how many hours? That's got to be over 1,000 hours.
I play Kingdom Hearts, the first game, with no issue. It's when I get into the second game that I start getting stuck, and then I'm just like, okay, whatever. I can finish this at a later date, and I don't.
You've never beat the second game?
I've beaten the second one. I'm just saying, playing it again, I never get around to finishing it again. But the first one, I have no issue. Well, sometimes.
Well, it's a shorter game.
Yeah, that's true. And then I did one of the DS games. I tried to do Chain of Memories.
One of my friends with the PSP had me play one of the ones on the PSP. I don't know. That wasn't Chain of Memories, was it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Then there was Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, you lose me with the handheld ones because there's so many of them, and I didn't play any of them except for the one of them on the PSP. Yeah. And I played for like a couple hours, so it wasn't even like, yeah.
But there are people out there doing God's work by making compilations and by doing online videos of just the game series. So
whose work?
The Lord's work.
Siblings Unite podcast, everybody. Be enlightened.
Jesus.
Let my sister enlighten you.
About Kingdom Hearts.
With her spiritual blessings.
Oh my god.
The video game god.
Oh, that's a good video. I wonder if anybody took that name yet.
Video game god?
I'm gonna look that up. Let's see what we get.
There's gotta be.
Video game god. There. Top 10 mighty video game gods. I don't see anybody with that name though.
There's not.
Should a Christian play video games? What's this? What's this? Oh my gosh, what's this? God's word does not explicitly teach whether or not a Christian should play a video game. That's amazing. I'm gonna see this article.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if it was a video or.
No, it's not.
Oh.
God's will for their lives are the most joyful, adventurous people ever. Oh my god. All right.
I will read that article on my own time.
Yeah. Maybe we can put it into our description. Give a link.
On what? You just made some weird noises. And your video is skipping.
Is it better?
Oh. You're like deteriorate. Oh, it's getting better. All right, everything's okay with your connection over there? You're good? You look good now. You're fine.
It keeps turning red. Whatever, we'll get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on a half hour, so we can wrap up soon, but I don't know what the hell I'm going to call this video. You got any clips for me?
I got nothing.
Got nothing?
I got nothing.
It's kind of slow out there. Yeah. At least, I don't know, with the government shut down and everything, and
we're in no politics.
I'm just saying.
This is a friendly time of video game talk and nothing serious.
The news is slow. Christmas is over. It's a new year now. There's no government.
Yeah. Stop it. Oh, weren't we gonna get our cousin on this at some point?
Yeah. I'm still working it out, but We're going to get Donald is the Best One from DITB1 Network. I'm trying to get him on, hopefully for the next show. He's a busy man. He's hard to get, but he'll probably be the first guest that we have.
First guest
on the Siblings Unite podcast.
Woo!
Pretty soon we're gonna have Kanye West on.
No.
We're gonna have. Well, maybe we should get I don't know, Dunkey or Joe Rogan. What about Elon Musk? Get some Elon Musk on. I don't know if he plays video games. Well, yeah, he does. I mean, didn't he create his own video game?
I don't know. Maybe we could get Klaus on here at some point.
Klaus. It's another man who's busy all the time.
Sure you are. I know you're watching at some point, probably. Maybe not.
Busy man.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What's this channel called? I'm sorry. It's called... What's your channel called? Oh my god.
Moot Gamers.
Moot Gamers with an S? Where you at, huh? Where's your content?
Well, we're all Moot Gamers. That's the whole point of the name. So anybody who's anybody can be a part of the channel.
Yeah.
You know. Well, we're gonna do
I'm so sorry.
Last week, Klaus and I were supposed to get together to make our.
Oh, but it didn't happen, did it?
No. So, I got it. If I'm gonna put this video out, I gotta make it and put it up. Otherwise, it's not gonna make sense. I can't do it a month from now. Let's put it that way, because it's an end of year top.
Okay.
You know, top 5 list, best video games, or top 10, whatever it is. You know, I have a list. I'm ready to go, but. We just gotta shoot the video.
Isn't that what always happens?
Yeah, well, I mean, we were supposed to last week, and then, you know.
Where are you at, huh? Nowhere.
So, yeah, I might just do this video myself.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah. But. I don't know. I would love to have more people on the podcast itself.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But I don't always have to be on.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean it would. But you talk. It's not the Siblings Unite podcast. If we're not, I'll replace you with our other
sibling.
I'll replace you with our other sibling.
I'm getting over something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't feel it was like right when I got home from Christmas break and all that. I didn't really feel that well. I feel pretty good right now. How's your tattoo going?
Pretty good. Hope I don't regret it. I have an interview tomorrow.
Siblings Unite. Just wear a sleeve. Wear something, long sleeve. Wear gloves.
Yeah, I'll wear gloves to an interview.
All right, I got one little clip. I'm pretty sure you've already seen it, but just in case,
sure.
I'll play it for you. So, like I said, I've been playing a bunch of Smash recently, but other than that, I haven't really been playing video games. I've been watching a crap ton of shows. I've been watching some movies, catching up on some shows that I've been meaning to watch. I finally watched the 3rd season of My Hero Academia.
Hey!
I know you're proud of me, dude. Oh man, there were a couple points in the 3rd season I teared up. I get so emotional with them, and it's so stupid because Deku's
so stupid.
Deku is such a fucking idiot, and he just cries all the time. But
leave him
But
no, he's emotional.
but he gets me emotional because he's always like, "All Might, hello," and then it gets to me. I'm like, ah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I watched the most recent Pokemon movie.
Oh, right. No! Why are you making me watch
I
this?
think you know who you're dealing with. I'm Ash Ketchum.
That's not Veronica Teller.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon master. Mess
Okay,
with me and
so-
you're gonna lose.
This scene is so stupid. No, Ash. Look at Ash gets obliterated. Like the whole ending to this movie. Ash actually dies and goes to some kind of like spirit realm thing. All right, here
Shut
it is.
up.
Here it is.
No, I don't want to hear
Pikachu.
Oh, you haven't heard
Why
this.
won't you get
this. No!
All right.
I haven't wanted to!
Shh, shh, shh.
It's because I always want to be with you.
God. And I'm the one who cried during the first movie.
Well, I gotta say, the first movie, the actual first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back or whatever, as a 10-year-old kid who fucking loved Pokemon and watched the anime and had the cards and played the game, when Ash turned to stone,
I was like, oh shit!
I'm like, they went there? I thought this movie was for children.
They did that.
In this movie, Ash gets obliterated, disappears, his fucking Pikachu talks. It's like, it's stupid. Yeah, and there you go. Pikachu does not sound like Ryan Reynolds. Does not have Ryan Reynolds' voice. That's what Pikachu actually sounds like. He sounds like a fucking girl.
Shut up!
Just a stupid little girl
Shut up!
who's stupid.
You're stupid. They probably try to find a voice actress who sounded just like the Japanese Pikachu voice.
Yeah. What do you know about that new voice actress that plays Pikachu?
Not much.
Did I say Pikachu? I meant Ash.
Oh, again, not much. I knew Veronica Taylor was replaced
No.
years ago.
Yeah,
but-
it was a few years ago. But
yeah, but I don't know much about them.
How do you man, it must be so tough for that voice actor to step into a role that's been already so cherished and loved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, what was it? Did 4Kids own Pokemon? And then when 4Kids went under, it was replaced with a different company. I don't know.
no.
Did 4Kids own people? No,
They didn't
kinda
own.
owned
They
Pokemon, did-
no, all they did was do the English
the
dubbing.
dub. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but I don't know.
understand why retire somebody like that. Who you know, it's like when they
Well,
replaced Snake's voice actor, everybody went mental. And he had no idea. He was expecting to voice Snake like he normally does, and they hired somebody different. You know. Also, I gotta say, this new Pokemon movie does not have Misty or Brock in it. They made up 2 brand new people.
What?
Yeah, some idiot kid who wants to be a Pokemon.
Ash Ketchum?
What? No, it's Ash. Like Ash is Ash, wants to be a Pokemon master or whatever. But then you have, I don't know, some kid who wants to be like a Pokemon. You know how like Brock wanted to be a breeder?
Yeah.
This guy wants to be like a I don't know, like a doctor, like wants to get his like medical degree and be a Pokemon surgeon or something. I don't know.
Okay.
It's fucking stupid.
To help Pokemon, alright.
But I kind of like the girl. She's kind of like Misty version 2. She puts her hair up in a stupid ponytail and everything.
I did
But-
just read somewhere that after 20 years, Brock finally got a girlfriend.
Oh, put a pin in that. Can I also say this movie basically starts with all these kids, like Ash and like a couple other kids, encountering an Entei, a legendary Entei, and
Alright.
they fucking throw like a Caterpie at it and tell the Caterpie to battle it. It's like, what the?
That'll work.
It's so like like they actually think they're gonna catch this legendary Pokemon. I don't know. The movie was
Wow.
lame. All right, so Brock's got a girlfriend. Talk to me.
He's got a girlfriend.
What's her name?
That's it. That's the extent of my knowledge. I don't know. I saw it somewhere.
Do you have a clip or video of
Yo,
it?
so let me see if I can find a clip. So I was just looking some stuff about Ash Ketchum's new voice actress, and it looks like she just mostly does the Pokemon stuff. There might be one or two other things that she does, but
See, I was wondering if she was like a voiceover veteran.
it doesn't look like that. No.
No, she was like a newbie.
Yeah, I don't think there's a video of it. But it's from the new season of Pokemon. Oh, here it is. 3 days ago.
Brock's still in the show?
I think they just introduced him and Misty into the newest season.
Oh.
20 years of chasing Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy's pewter gym leader Brock has finally caught a girlfriend. And it's that, I think it's one of the, what's her name?
One of the nurse.
Brock trainer Olivia.
Is that the one? Oh, okay. So she's not
Olivia?
from Kanto then.
No, she's from the newest Aloha.
Oh, I'm not gonna know that shit.
Did you play the?
I only watched the first season of the anime.
I only watched first season.
You know how I've never watched. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Black and White when that came out. That season, like just by
Yeah.
randomness, it was on TV, and I just watched it.
I stopped after midway through Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire.
Holy shit, you got that far?
Barely. I wouldn't even say half. Probably in the beginning.
Man, you know what was amazing? Because the actual anime like really wasn't that good. But for me, Brock like made the show. Like he was so funny. Just hitting on hitting on every girl he comes across. And,
As a kid, I was like, oh, so funny.
it's so
Oh
fun.
my god. They're never gonna get with him. That Brock. But now as an adult, it's like, ugh.
No, it's still
And
funny.
His voice actor was Seto Kaiba, which is the best, like... Wait, right? No, I think I'm wrong.
Sorry, Dad.
That's from like the Johto. It's the epic staring contest.
That weird giraffe.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Sorry, Dad.
Epic fail. Wait, I should.
Ring are gone and Team Rocket's back together. So that must mean we can battle you for Pikachu. Get over here, you're an arse.
I remember that. I remember that clip. I don't remember the first one with the rear giraffe thing. That must have been from the Johto League, because he was part of the second gen set of Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love Psyduck. He's always the funniest. What's up, Linus? What's going on, bud? As usual, Linus is making his guest appearance in our episode.
Linus!
Oh, what's
I'm
up?
never gonna
What
find
are
it.
you doing? What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Nothing.
Oh. Linus.
Yep.
Oh,
Linus!
Linus, who's
Hey,
that?
buddy. Who's that? Do you want a treat? Do you want to go for a walk?
Don't say that. That's not cool. Don't get his hopes up. It's so cold out, I ain't taking him out. Alright, Linus. Be gone with you.
Aww.
He's stealing the
Aw.
thunder. Nah, he's just whatever. Linus, put that thing away.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so boom, My Hero Academia season 3 done. Pokemon, the newest movie, Pokemon, I think it was called Pokemon like I Choose You, I think it. Boom,
Maybe.
done. Let's see. I watched a few Black Mirror episodes that I skipped or glossed over, but now I officially have seen every episode that's out. I finished Norseman on Netflix. Hilarious show. You would love it because it's very like Monty Python, like the humor. It's very Monty Python, but it's they're all a bunch of Vikings. It's so stupid.
Mhm.
It's a great show. So I finished that. Finished season 2. And then I watched I think a few other movies. Godzilla, Planet Eater, which is the third Godzilla anime movie.
Okay.
I forgot. Did you ever watch the first episode of the first movie, the anime Godzilla?
No, I only saw the live action. That was a few years ago.
No. Okay. I thought it was maybe somebody else I was talking to who had also watched it, but there's
Probably.
so now there's 3 movies on Netflix, and it's like a trilogy, but it's Godzilla movies, but anime style or whatever. First 2 movies were okay, but this third movie, like, really, really amped up. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what I've watched. If caught up on Bob's Burgers. I've been rewatching Ruby so I can catch up with the newest season.
Oh man, I gotta catch back up with Ruby too. I kind of stopped. I don't know where I stopped.
Just rewatch it. I watched that Bandersnatch movie.
Oh, I did it too. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, it was.
Well,
It's like all the choices.
eh,
You got to the choice, and it was like, oh, that's it. Okay.
well, so for anybody that doesn't know, Bandersnatch is that episode of Black Mirror.
Only
well, it's
Black
the
Mirror thing I've actually fully seen.
interactive movie where you can make decisions for the main character, but there's a point I think halfway through when you tell the character what Netflix is.
Yeah, I did that.
That I thought was genius, and I thought there were like really really awesome ideas, and I thought
But
the
didn't
acting
go anywhere.
Right. Well, the acting was great. I loved the premise. I loved how he was, a video game engineer, like in the 70s. I really liked it. A lot of style over substance, because towards the end, and I don't know, because apparently there's a crap ton of endings, but my ending was so bad.
What was
And-
your ending?
Oh God, it was
Spoiler.
spoiler alert, I guess. Yeah, it was so bad. I'm trying to remember.
If you remember it, I'll tell you the pretty much the ending that I got.
Ugh, it was so. I don't really remember. It was like he killed. So you end up finding out that his father was knew the secret that this kid is kind of was kind of living life like Truman, like the Truman Show, where everything he did was being monitored and put in place for him to make these actions. And he like takes, I'm trying to remember, but I think he takes like a knife or something, and you kill the dad, and then you end up in prison. And it shows my last scene was just, I was in a cell, like doing markings on the wall or something.
Yeah.
But then it just ended.
So,
I'm like, what
my
the hell,
ending-
man? Such weak ending.
My
I'm like,
ending that I got, besides probably the only good ending, which is technically a bad ending.
Did you end up in jail?
No, my first true ending that let's see, I was doing the Netflix option. I went to my therapist.
Did you fight her kung fu style?
No, I did the other option where I wanted to bust out the window. But it turns out, spoiler alert, I was an actor playing this character, but then this actor is getting himself confused as being whatever his name was. And the director's like, all right, we'll stop for a bit. And like she calls like the ambulance or something because it looks like he's about to have a mental breakdown.
Oh, that's
so they
interesting.
Were on a set.
That's so different from what happened with mine.
Yeah. But the first thing I got was doing the game in the studio thing.
Wait, so you
played 5.
You played the game a bunch of times?
No, it would just lead me to an option where I would go back and then I just kept clicking.
Oh, that happened to me a few times.
It kept on happening to me. I kept on going into these dead ends that they didn't like. So I was like, all right, bring me back then.
Well, yeah, so I don't think those are like some of the actual endings
if you
can
take
get.
Your medication, it's a technically bad end because your game doesn't do good, but like you're still healthy and sane and you didn't kill your dad.
One of my first decisions in the beginning when the guy asked me, when the video game company guy asked me if I wanted to join them and whatever, I said yes. But then the thing ended.
If the game's rushed and you're like, no.
So I had a couple times like that, but I don't count those as endings. I like the actual true ending, but yours was so much different. So I had picked the option where Netflix, like what happens if it was an action movie, and then they just go at it like crazy, and I'm like, this is amazing. But those were the parts that I wish they like emphasized and they like sprinkled throughout. Like just these absurd things happening and you made the decisions. But mine, I don't know. I was so disappointed at the end. I'm like, but I mean, it was just an hour. It was just an hour, and the acting was fun and everything.
I spent a little bit of time on it, so I got a few different endings.
So you did.
The second ending I got.
See, I tried going back, and there was no easy way of me like going back. Like I would have had to start the whole movie over again.
Really?
Yeah, like
it usually does a quick recap, and then you can start at that point that you wanted to change. But one of the endings I got was kind of good, and it was like, all right, it's sad, but it's a good ending. Do you want to know it?
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it again. So.
Okay, so you're learning about. Okay, so you're basically dreaming, and you're back into your little kid body, and you see your dad stuffed animal and put it away in a safe place. So as an adult / little baby, you go to that secret room that he always locks. You type in toy, and you get your stuffed animal back, and you're a little kid again. And your dad tells you to put it back in your room. So you're not searching for the stuffed animal when your mom's trying to get to your grandparents, right?
Yeah, I got this
part.
Yeah.
However, she was still going to be late, so she was still going to make that 8:45 bus that crashes. So you have the option to go with her or not. So I went with her, and you're with your mom on the train, on the bus. The bus crashes, and then it flashes back to the therapist office where you're an adult, but you died. You're just sitting on the chair, deceased, while the therapist is telling the guy he was he just closed his eyes for a sec. Just for a second, he just closed his eyes, and then the dad's there as well, like, you know, rubbing his hand, like, sad because he died. So that was kind of cool. I was like, oh, okay.
That reminds me of like the butterfly effect or something.
It's like he made that decision to go with his mom. Like, you know what they were talking about, multiple realities. It's like his consciousness from this reality went with his mom and died that day.
You know,
so his body died.
You know, maybe I would have liked it better if I was able to go back and kind of manipulate that a little bit better, or if they made it easier to kind of. I got my ending. I'm like, oh, this is lame. I wanted to go back to a certain spot. I couldn't, and I don't know. Like, but I would have loved to see some of these other ones. I don't know. Maybe I would.
Yeah, I didn't have an issue with that. I went through a few different endings. It would just bring me back to this one screen, and I would, you know, click where I wanted to go back to.
And then the credits would roll. Like, that's
at one point I reached an ending where the credits did roll, and that was it for me. I couldn't go back to pick and choose again.
But that's what I mean. That's your ending.
That's when I killed the dad, and then I was in jail.
Oh.
I smashed his head in with the
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
So once you do that, that's it?
Maybe.
Because I got that. That was my first ending, and I couldn't go back and choose anything.
Yeah, I don't know how they set that up.
I don't know. That's what was lame for me anyway. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
But there's so many episodes of Black Mirror that are way better. And I just watched one. It's called Archangel.
Stop trying to get me to watch Black Mirror.
I can't believe you haven't watched it yet. You would love.
I read the Wikipedia articles.
Yeah, just watch them. I watched this one called Archangel. Jodie Foster directed it, and it's about this girl that gets an implant in her head, so that the mom can have a tablet and see what she sees, and then it will monitor when she feels stress, when the girl feels stress. So if the girl feels stress, the tablet will glow red, so she can look, and then she can put filters kind of like on her daughter, so that when the daughter sees something that's like that's stressful, that like a dog barking or anything violent, she can make it so that it looks all blurry, so she can't actually see what it is. So this girl grows up to be a teenager with this function on, so she never sees anything that's violent. She doesn't ever see anything that's, that could cause her anxiety. So it kind of fucks her up a little bit, like as she's developing. So the mom ends up taking takes that filter off, and decides she's not going to watch her daughter anymore. Let her daughter do her own things and let her live life like normal, like a normal person who has anxiety, can see things, and blah 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 blah, right? And I don't want to give anything away, but it just escalates and it gets. Oh, you're gonna watch it. It's so good. You're gonna watch the Wikipedia. You're gonna read the Wikipedia article on it.
Probably.
It's called Archangel.
Have you ever watched the anime Psycho Pass? It's like a Black Mirror episode.
Ooh, okay. Well, now I'll have to watch it.
All the people in the world, or not in the world, but at least Japan, there's these things that check your like psycho rating. So if you like something too much, you're considered like crazy and a criminal. So like there's this one girl who really likes to play the guitar, so her rating's off the roof. So she's like put in a separate area because she can't be with typical people. I don't know. I think you'd like it.
Well, I have the game. Isn't that? Didn't you tell me to play the video game on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Well, I'll play that. Yeah.
Well, the game's different from the anime.
Is the anime on Hulu? Or is it on Netflix? Or...
It might be. I think I saw it there at some point. I think maybe Netflix.
All right. Unlike you, I'll actually take your recommendation and watch the thing.
I watched Bandersnatch and I watched that weird
Bandersnatch, I don't think was a recommendation
Peeba.
from me.
poo-poo.
Oh,
Pips.
Pika-poo?
Peekapoo.
No. What is that called? Pika me, puka you.
Puka. Puka.
Puka. Yeah.
I watched that, so shut up.
That was fantastic. I think I already talked about that in the last episode, but
Yeah, so. I watched
good.
it.
I'm glad you watched it. I really enjoyed that one.
I watched Psychopaths.
Give it a
Watch
shot.
it. What are you doing? Go watch it. Oh my god.
I don't know. Once we stop this podcast, I gotta clean the bathtub.
Ew.
Yeah, and then I'll watch it.
Yeah.
it after I gotta scrub it. It's getting that point, you know that when like the grime.
All right, so
Okay.
that's it for Siblings Unite episode 3.
3, but if you missed the second one, then it probably feels like the second one.
But that's okay. Because you're not missing much.
Are you
Just
kidding
us
me?
talking.
If you didn't see episode 2, you missed 2 fantastic hours of. You know what's lame, right? Anybody that would have wanted to watch that episode would have watched it gearing up for Christmas. So, like, if I repost the second episode, even if I splice it, nobody's gonna give a fuck because it's all Christmas shit.
Every year is Christmas.
Ugh. I know.
Hey,
Episode 3, oh, woo! Alright.
All right, play us out.
Play us out. Well, this is awkward because now you're just.
Why do we even bother?
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Siblings Unite podcast.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
We did it, folks.
Did it. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and please tune in next time. And hopefully we'll have something special for you, possibly a guest. But take that with a grain of salt because, like I said, busy man. Busy man. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining in. And Siblings Unite.
Siblings Unite.
Siblings Unite. All right, goodbye, everybody.